Isn't it just lovely? You, me, and your father just resting around here? I find it quite nice. It is quite nice indeed. And I have to say, your new livery is just fascinating. A paint job worthy of a person who used to work at Derby. Heh heh heh, look at me with all my rhyming schemes. Oh, D3, you could rhyme so well you'd think you'd be a rapper. Well, I've been to jail, so I'm good enough to be 6'9". I'm just kidding around. Now I know where I got my sense of humor from. Oh, Wallace, where would I be without you? I think you'd be pretty fine. You could actually live a normal life. I'm just stuck here, doing the same thing every day. Oh, no, that's not true. You're going around saving the world, saving the railway. You know, being the pride of your own line. Doesn't that make you feel special? It does. But I don't know, sometimes I strive for a normal life, but I guess I like what I'm doing right now. It's just... Flying Fag told us about our abilities, our quirks, our special superpower, you would say. Oh, like a quirk? Yeah. You see, everyone else is starting to figure out what theirs is, but me, I'm just not too sure. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to use it when Douglas comes or whatever, if he is coming. I mean, a year ago, I didn't even see him as a threat, but with all this hype, I'm starting to get a little bit worried myself. Oh, I'm sure everything will be alright. Hey, even your old man is starting to learn a bit of magic. After all, I would say I'm pretty good at my wheels, so I think I'd be even better doing magic. Yep. You know, you're not the only old man that does magic. Burnett Stone used to be with us, but he passed away, I believe. Passed away? Well, that's what everyone's been saying. We haven't been able to get into contact with them in months because of all the magic going wild and stuff. We couldn't get to their dimension, and after considering all the possibilities, we came to the conclusion that Burnett Stone passed away. It's the only logical answer, really. Oh my. Yeah, the humans not being in the cave is tough, but, you know, Lady and Fergus, they get through it. Ah, well, at least you have each other. Yeah, just like how I have you. Oh, Wallace, you are always such a charm. Me, oh my, am I coming in at the wrong time? Don't forget about me, I am here as well. God damn it, Roger. What kind of mischief are you up to? Me? Mischief? That's you. Well, you're not exactly wrong. Wait, what? Yeah, I mean, you're right. I can be pretty troublesome at times, but... I mean, that's me. You know, Wallace, you really have matured since our old days, and I still feel like sometimes I treat you like a child, but, you know, that's just us. Mr. Wallace, I came here actually to tell you about a vision I had. A vision? Of what sort? Well, while I was on the bridge with Derek, I had a vision with, some tanker telling me that some shit about genders? Really? What was it now? Assuming genders is one thing, but assuming who's your friend will leave you none the wiser, I believe is what she said. And I don't know who it was, but she just motivated me to try harder. Although he did look very familiar. I think I know who you speak of. That is and Friends, the tanker Ted killed alongside with, Lord about a year ago. Oh, and Friends, that was him. He looked rather different to my vision. Really? Yeah, she was a whole lot thinner. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. You know, Wallace, I'm really worried about this war with Douglas, but since Ellie's dead, I think we'll be doing alright for ourselves. Don't you agree? Yeah, I have to say so. Well, I don't know about you, Wallace, but I'm still a bit fired up about those visions Lord had a few months ago. He fears that something great might be happening to the railway, and I think we should really look into it. Well, if we ever get the chance, I suppose you boys could bring it up to Mr. Hill. Oh, yeah, of course. Mr. Hill's always willing to listen to us engines. Yeah, Mr. Hill's always been there for us. He is quite a nice man. You know, am quite thinking about what Tom could be planning ever since he left. I think he has some sort of plan to help us during the battle with Douglas. Well, that's ought to be good. Mr. Wallace, I don't mean to trouble you, but, do you have any idea what we're gonna do in the battle? Well, no, but I'm sure I'll think of something. Wait, so you haven't already created a plan? No. Oh my god, I had 5 multiple part step plans organized in my head already that I could go through with you if you want. I'd prefer not, Yuri. Ah, shutting up a woman when they talk too much. Wallace, you really are son of mine. Hello, Don Handle? Come in, Don Handle. Who the hell is this? What? Who do you mean who the hell is this? Trans bra guy. It's me, Mr. Hill. Oh, sorry, sir. Why are you calling me on my, radio? Tran? Well, it's because I want you to come back to this meeting. Wait, I could hear that. Well, of course, my radio's on speaker. No, I mean, I could hear that really close. Mr. Hill, where exactly are you right now? Where, you stupid train? I'm already over there. You're just running late, is all. And you should really make a bigger effort into coming in on time. This is completely unacceptable. Now, come on, get moving. Guys, I think Mr. Hill's in that car. What? I'm not in the car. I'm already over there. You see, I'm with the other engines. Ain't that right, Richard? Yes, and of course you're talking like me, trains. I mean, fellow, niggers. And, I'm also here with Matthew Sampson. Oh, look at me, NASA 69 Day, niggers, trains, whoa. Oh, for fuck's sake. Trains! Mr. Hill, you were inside Flash Century all this time? What the hell, Hank? Oh, get off my back, trains. The missus is already going to be yelling at me for being late. Now, come on. We all got to get moving over there, because I have a very important announcement to make. And I know I joke around a lot, just like right now, but I really do have... Fuck's sake. I really do have an important announcement. Fine, can't you just tell it to us now? No, I gotta tell everyone. No, come on. Let's go. Oh, fuck's sake. Come on, stop laughing and let's go. Alright, let's just fucking go. Well, you heard the man. Come on, Dad. Get moving. Oh, are you serious? I just got done with an amazing power nap. Bruh. Moment? God damn it. Oh, look at me. We said bruh moment. Now Ryan's gonna shoot us up. Whatever. Come on, guys. Let's get going. Where on earth could he be? Carol, I don't mean to be rude, but do you have any idea where Mr. Hill is? He's always running late. Always running late. Whenever he has to do his stupid ass bullshit about trains, he's always coming early, or whenever we don't want him, but whenever he's supposed to be there, no, he decides not to show up and make me look like a bad controller. This is just great. This is just great. If this were a communist society, one of us could just step up and be the controller. Well, this is never gonna be a communist society, Calvin. I could dream, Gino. I could dream. Ugh, whatever. I'm sick of hearing you talking about your dreams. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt now, guys. Mr. Hill, maybe he's having some engine problems with his car. Yes, or maybe he's too caught up in the new football game. Maybe he's watching anime. I mean TV. Yes, and possibly reading some manga. I mean a magazine as well. You closeted weeb is so annoying. What now? I ain't a weeb. That's for nerds. Yeah, it's for nerds. A handsome cool like me would not be associated with such disgusting people. Yes. Well, an important chugger like me thinks that Mr. Hill is lolly-gagging about, not doing anything good for himself. He's probably just procrastinating. Not even here. Sorry I'm late. I was just busy down at the military base. Yeah, I was down with him. We were just arranging some final things. Hey, guess who just got a new coat of paint? Don't I look fabulous? Oh, wow, Isaiah, you do indeed look splendid with that blue. Yes, indeed. You look good enough to be a part of the Blues. Well, actually, that buffer beam is looking red to me. Well, he's all blue, so he's a part of the Blues. I don't care about you, Crips. Dang, Gustav, you got a whack-ass weave. Oh, Freddy, come on now. You know you like this livery. It looks just like the ones we had on the Hispanic Railway before we left. Haha, yeah, I know. I still kept my original livery, except, my green wheels. I do, in fact, like the color green. That's why I kept my wheels like that. I remember that day like any other. Izzy Gomez said, "What color do you want to be?" And you said blue, and I said blue. But then he said, "Wheels the same or black?" And you decided to say green. Well, it do be like that sometimes, Isaiah. Move over, you villain fellas. D5703, what the hell are you doing? Well, I decided to just pop in after coming back from the East Norfolk Railway. Oh, are you just visiting? Yeah, I'll be back there shortly. Oh, that's good to know, Vance. Oh, it's National 69 Day, and everyone's gonna be gay. What the fuck, you terrorist nigga? It's not National 69 Day. Oh, whoops. Anyways, have you guys seen Wallace, Mr. Hill, and the others? No, but I think they'll be arriving shortly. Yeah, I mean, they had to be here. Mr. Hill has some important news for us. Well, I know the news as well, it's just I don't want to say it unless Hank is here. What a reliable husband. Well, at least she has a husband. I don't see you with anyone. Maybe it's because I don't want a husband? Haha, you like traps, you're fucking gay like Marklin. What the hell? Marklin was the trap. Did you not pay attention to the meme series episode? Alright, we're here. Ah, yes indeed, I'm quite tired. It wasn't even that long of a run, Dad. I know, but an old engine like me needs his rest. You've been resting in the shed for years. Why, you little... Alright, boys, settle down. Mr. Hill's coming very shortly. Yes, I think I see him coming over there, back where I came from. Trains! Crunch. Mr. Hill. Appropriate as always. Well, no one really asked you, Paxman, but I'm afraid that was not an appropriate entrance for the serious topic I am about to lay down. And this topic relates to what now? As you know, a war with Douglas has been on, well, we've been expecting it for a year now. And well, we people of Allenville, we are fully prepared to face this war. How so exactly, Mr. Hill? Well, Matthew, I have assigned for 3 new engines to come down here for helping us with this war. General Gordon, or, well, Gordon of the island of Sodor, will be coming here to pull escape trains with General Daisy. And Wilbert, from the Bixby Joint Railway / Sneedville Joint Railway, will be coming down here as well to help, well, the Burdell family do their whatnots. Wait, General Daisy as in my wife? She's alive? Why, of course. How'd you not know? She lives on Sodor. I guess, I don't really go to Sodor anymore. Huh. Well, that's a surprise. I mean, guess that means you guys can finally get to reunite. Are you willing to work with her? Well, of course. She's my wife. Oh. Well, that's good. Kinda sorry for never telling you that sooner. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. I guess I'm happy that she's alive. Hey, Richard, that means you got a mother figure now. Oh, that's just great. An important chugger like me needs someone to look up to. That's just as important as I. Did you guys hear that? Daddy's coming to the railway. I'm right here. Oh, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Wilbert. And here you go. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Alright, CJ, settle down. You have your missus. Let Vanessa have her husbando. If I could ask Mr. Hill, how could me, Wallace, and the others be of service? Well, really, I'm proud to be of service to the Sneedville Army, as well as our own, and I'm sure you'll all be proud to be of service of this railway. But how could we be of service, sir? Well, that's simple. I actually don't have an idea, but I'm sure you'll think of one very soon. I am very worried about the railway. Me too, Diesel. Hey, I got to say I'm worried too. Yeah, me as well. I don't normally get worried when it comes to magic, but I think we're facing a villain bigger than any of us. Well, it can't be bigger than me. Communist society, we share everything, share the food, we all gotta be the same size, no fat niggas here. Oh, Calvin, always trying to make us laugh. I ain't trying, I'm just speaking the truth, no fat niggas. It's gotten worse than I thought. What's the matter, Fode? It appears that the Magic Railroad is getting corrupt and it's collapsing. It's turning a bright red color. And I'm not talking about the time it turned blue last year. This is worse than last year. Much worse. We have to figure out a way to stop this. Someone is taking magic out of the stone, and it's going to the spirit realm. Because the Burrow Globe is a bit low on power, I can't exactly see who's taking it all. Maybe it's some kind of demon. I wouldn't count on it, brother. I don't think a demon will be able to do something like this. This is magic completely out of my league. I've seen this stuff like this in fan fiction, but never in reality, even in all my thousands of years of being alive. I feel kind of bad. You guys let me out of my, well, little trap over there. I mean, it was nice being inside with all my friends, but I feel that me being out is starting to cause a hindrance to the magic railroad. I mean, I do use up a lot of magic just to purely exist. Oh, sweetheart, you're a powerful god. We need someone like you to help protect, really. Ah, yes, but there is someone else that we could use. And who's that? I think I know who she speaks of. Frankie, do you recall thousands of years ago when we had, those, well, challenges in our kingdom? We had many challenges, Hurricane, you have to be more specific. I'm talking about the one that, brought the rise of Dawn, Douglas. How do you mean? I think it would be better if I explained when the Sissy Squad engines get here. In fact, we should invite them over right now. What about the Krusty Crew? Must you always make everything difficult, son? The Krusty Crew is all the way over in Sneedville, and we are located on the outskirts of Arlenville, so it would make more sense to call over the Sissy Squad. Alright, fine. Should I send them a message? Or beam them over here? Well, they're not too far away. I think they're in Lucky's yard. Fergus, if you use Gold Dust, you should be able to get there. Well, I'm good at being a messenger, so I guess I'll do it right and get over there in the lids, the Sissy Squad. Even now, I fear for the endangerment of our universe. I don't want things to go awry, you see. Well, Elvis, I don't want things to go awry either, whatever that means. What I'm trying to say is I want the piece of this railway to remain intact, as well as the piece of the universe, and I don't want anything to go wrong on here. I do quite enjoy being on Sneedville and the HAR. It is quite nice. I think it is quite nice as well, but I think our happiness is being threatened right now. Hey, cuz, what's the matter with her? She's having a bit of an existential crisis, Junior. You see, she was worried about the state of the railway, and she was under the impression that Mr. Hill had some kind of plan, but when Mr. Hill revealed that he didn't have a plan, Carol over here didn't really take it too well. Yes, Mr. Conductor, we can all see that very clearly. We're doomed! We're doomed! I'm surrounded by idiots. I don't want to die. I'm gonna miss my parents. Bloody hell, how'd you deal with this wanker your entire life? Okay, I literally met her last year, but it's like, whatever, dude. No you didn't. Well, okay, I didn't exactly. We met up, like, a few times during my youth. Our parents were somewhat friends. I don't need to explain myself. Alright, whatever. Guys, I think someone's coming. What? Really? Who could that be? I don't remember any engines being scheduled to come around here. I checked the timetables and everything. Huh. Yeah, I don't think anyone's supposed to be around here either. Sissy Squad engines, I have a message from King Hurricane himself. Mr. Hill, forgive me for intruding, but I have a message I need to deliver. Alright then, Fergus, what is your message? The Sissy Squad, as well as, you, Mr. Hill, Mr. Conductor, Junior, Sir Strickland, Carol, Flash Sentry, and I guess your cause, you all must report to, the cave at once, because we got some important news that you guys need to know, and once we tell you this news, you have to break it to the rest of the engines. Yeah, alright, I guess we should go. Come on, you lot. Alright, you guys can go on ahead, I have some other jobs to take care of. Alright then, take care then, Vance. Oh, alright, I will. Toodle peep. Well, we don't have much time to lose. Now come on, Sissy Squad engines. Wait, Fergus, can you tell us what... Oh, never mind. We'll just ask him when we get there. My first Sissy Squad mission. How exciting. You get used to it after a while. Well, I'm still not used to it. It takes a while for some creatures to adapt to new environments. Hold up, did you just talk about him like he was some sort of animal? What type of nig- Oh, Fergus, you are back quickly. Yes, and the City Squad is all here as well. Me, oh my, it sure was hard to cram through those doors. Exactly. And why is it so dark in here? Oh, well, excuse me, that was just a Brimstone sucking up the magic that brightens this place. Let me just... Oh, okay. That's the best I could do on my side. So, Flying Fag, Fergus said that you want to speak to us? Why, yes. You see, everyone, we are currently facing a problem. Using all my detective skills, I came to the conclusion that the Magic Railroad is going quite a bust. It's changing colors, just like it did a year ago when Warrior over there was in the Magic Railroad with Proteus, you see, and the others. Well, when I was in it, it was blue, but now it's changing to red, meaning that the fate of the Magic Railroad isn't very good. Wait, so there's some sort of color code? Oh yeah, Wallace, totally. You see, red is essentially the final stage. Black is when the Magic Railroad is essentially too far off to save. My boy, Lord, you are indeed correct. We also have to explain something else to you. And it's got to do with the Brittle Stone, you see. Well, that's just the thing. There are multiple Brittle Stones. Long ago, before Burnett, before any of this, there was a group of chuggers called the Power Nine. And in the Power Nine, there were, well, 10 different stones. Wait, 10 different Brittle Stones? Yeah, Freddy, there were 10. And essentially, all those Brittle Stones combined together to, well, the Brittle Stone isn't really that powerful on its own. The Brittle Stone is comprised of bits of the 10 other stones. There is many other stones besides the 10, but the 10 are the ones that control Brittle family magic and magic on the Magic Railroad. I see. Wait, where are the 10 other stones? Well, 9 of them have gone missing. We know that one of them has been taken by some other being who we could assume only to be Donald, Maximus, Douglas, or Ellie even. What stone was taken? The Soul Stone. The power to bring anyone back to life. However, when powered by love, it brings them back good. But when powered by evil, it brings them back with a twist. And, well, we don't want this twist affecting the people of Islandville if the stone gets into the wrong hands, which it has. Well, if you don't mind me asking, I wanted to know, what are the other, 10 types of stone? The Soul Stone, as I went over, bring people back to life. The Stone of Love, the one that used to reside in the Crystal Empire, is one that Cadence knows much about. Cadence represents the Stone of Love, however, the actual thing itself, we don't know where it is. There's a Stone of Hatred, an evil stone, but we keep it here for a balance, you see. Hatred, it could be used for many different abilities and quirks. There's the Forgiveness Stone. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful things in this universe. Wallace, you know a lot about forgiveness, and I know your City Squad does as well. Then there's the Stone of Laughter. Yes, laughter. Proteus, Warrior, Wallace. I know you guys know a lot about your practical jokes. Vanessa, you too, and Calvin. Yes, I know about all of you, especially you, Matthew Sampson. Ha ha ha! You know me so well, Flying Fode. Laughter is the best medicine after all. Humorous chap you are indeed, Matthew Sampson. The 5th one is, the 6th one is kindness. And kindness is one that I feel is represented through all of you. Most especially Vanessa, Don Handel, Gino, and as much as I'm reluctant to say, Calvin. Well, me and Gino were able to resolve our conflicts with Calvin. Yeah, he's an alright fellow when it comes down to it. Oh, thank you guys. Don't mention it after all. You are one of our brethren, in a way. Yeah, Calvin, I mean, we do love you after all. In a brotherly way. Oh, why thank you. Then there's the 7th stone, Generosity. Now, Vanessa, Once again, you have proven to be very generous. Matthew Sampson, you too. But I think Derek is the one who might suit this one the most. Me? I think you're barking up the wrong tree. I wouldn't say I'm not generous, but I don't think I'm good enough to represent generosity. Well, I think you are. We've all seen the way you treated Richard all those months ago, telling him your life story and him telling you yours. That was very generous of you to try and help him. Oh, well, I appreciate it. Number 8 is loyalty. And that one will go to Freddy. What? Me? I think you've made some sort of mistake. But why would I be loyalty? Freddy, you have been cheated, lied to, hurt, betrayed, and bullied on Arlenville. But despite the fact that you were pretty much a punching bag for your entire existence on this railway, you still did good things, and you were still loyal to Mr. Hill despite his rudeness to you. And after you finally snapped out of all that stupid phase of yours, you actually got back to doing work. That is commendable. But even back when you were in that stupid phase, and even before you became a demon, you were always loyal to the Arlenville Joint Railway, making you the element of loyalty in the Sissy Squad. Well, it was kind of unofficial, but Freddy, you're always welcome to come back to the Sissy Squad if you want. Rejoin the Sissy Squad, huh? You know what? I've always wanted to. Oh yeah, let's go! Freddy, I could tell you about the days in jail, since you know I'm D3 and all. Bruh moment. Then there's honesty, which is essentially just being honest, really. This stone can be used by anyone who fits the personality, really. And these stones give the user a very special quirk. Sometimes more than one person can have a similar quirk, but more often than not, your quirk is special to you, even if someone else may have the same one. Huh, good to know. And finally, we reach the final two. Death is the 10th and final stone, which is also gone missing. And life is the Burial Stone itself. Since it was the biggest stone, it only seemed reasonable to combine them all to form the ultimate stone. Hence why we have the Stone of Life right here. The Burial Globe has been around since, well, the beginning of everything, really. It has just been an artifact that has resided near the center of the earth for the longest of times, and it was retrieved by, well, us, really. Us heroes. I see. Oh wait, how rude of me. I've been spending so much time talking about the stones, I haven't talked about everything else. Someone has been sucking magic out of the Magic Railroad. We don't know who. We've seen someone pass through there. A tender engine, we think, but it's too big to be Douglas or Ellie, so we kind of just let that slide for now, but there's also the spirit world. The magic's been sucked into the spirit world by someone who isn't me or Lord, and that is indeed a problem. Douglas is coming very soon. We could predict that. We don't know where he is, although we can only assume it's him, because all the clues leading up the past few months lead us to believe that it is him. Oh, well, could you please go into this Power 9 stuff we've been hearing about? I think it would be best if I don't explain it, and if Lord and Lady do instead. Thank you, Father. Now then, it is time we explain the Power 9. It was thousands of years ago, before railways, before engines, and even before mankind. There was a group of 10, actually. The Power 9 was composed of Hero. He represented the Soul Stone. Yang Bao, who represented love, and Hong Mei, who represented death. Yang Bao and Hong Mei were related. They were brother and sister. Then there was Gina, she was laughter. Another one called Gator, who was kindness, and Ashima, who was forgiveness. Then it came down to, well, me, Kate, and Luke. Luke was generosity, he was quite generous for his time. I was loyalty, and Lady was honesty. It is probably all well and good to note that, well, back then, like I said, we weren't engines. I was a wolf and so was Kate. Yes, we were. Yang Bao was a tiger and so was Hong Mei. And Hiro was, well, a type of Japanese mountain lion. Ashima and Gina were also mountain lions as well. However, Gator and Luke were very different. They weren't wolves or lions like the rest of us. They were, well, alligator and deer, respectively. They were good friends of mine, as I was a frog with Crazy Fag. We were disrespected in the kingdom for being different, but King Hurricane eventually came around to us. Yeah, it was pretty painful back then, the things we used to say about them. But since then, we've learned to put our racist differences aside. Oh, well, that's good now, ain't it? Yes. There is a fact that is commonly looked over, however. The 9 of us all had, well, a stone to coincide with us, but there was a 10th stone, which would make us have 10 members. Well, in this case, 11, because there were 2 that wanted to be a part of the Power 9. That being Donald Sheffield and his brother, Douglas Sheffield. Donald and Douglas used to be very nice and well-behaved engines. They were students under King Hurricane. They were wolves, Scottish ones, and they were very strong and powerful. They wanted to represent death, or rather, well, overcoming it. However, Hongmei already claimed death, so they wanted to represent hatred, and how it could lead you within the wrong path. However, the Power 9 were not really open to having any more members, although we did consider it. Now, Wallace, this is where the story gets real. Douglas and Donald were friends with the Power 9. We were kinda close. We'd grown up in the kingdom together. It was kinda nice. We used to play around as kids. Donald and Douglas, they came from Scotland at like age 5, and it was pretty great for all of us to be friends, but things changed forever once the Power Games rolled around. The Power Games? Wait, what are the Power Games? Well, here's the story, but I think it will be best if King Hurricane told it.